Welcome back to JCarMania, your trusted source for everything on wheels. Today, we dive deep into a nameplate that's no stranger to legacy and muscle, the all-new 2026 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This classic coupe has made a stunning return, blending vintage DNA with modern engineering, and the result is something truly exciting for enthusiasts and everyday drivers alike. Let's talk about the performance because that's what the Monte Carlo has always been about. Under the hood, the 2026 Monte Carlo comes with a couple of options, but the highlight is the top-tier 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine derived from the Corvette Stingray, tuned specifically for the Monte Carlo's unique character. This powerplant churns out an impressive 475 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, delivering raw American muscle in a refined, street-legal package. For those who prefer a slightly more efficient ride, Chevrolet also offers a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged V6 that still manages to produce a hearty 390 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. This V6 variant offers a sweet spot between daily drivability and performance, while keeping fuel consumption slightly more manageable. The inclusion of cylinder deactivation technology and auto stop-start helps maximize efficiency without compromising the thrilling experience behind the wheel. The Monte Carlo is built on GM's Alpha 2 platform, the same one that underpins performance legends like the Camaro and Cadillac CT5V. That means it's light, incredibly rigid, and tuned for agility. With near-perfect weight distribution, the car corners confidently and stays planted even when you're really pushing it. The suspension system has been reworked with magnetic ride control and adaptive dampers, giving you multiple drive modes, from comfort for long cruising, to sport and track for those days when you're feeling bold. When it comes to acceleration, the V8 model goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 4 seconds. The V6, while slightly slower, clocks in at around 4.8 seconds, still incredibly fast for a Grand Tour-style coupe. Top speed for the V8 variant is electronically limited to 170 miles per hour, and it feels like it could do more if uncapped. The 10-speed automatic transmission is quick, responsive, and comes with paddle shifters for those who like to take control. Chevrolet has also included a performance exhaust system that gives you that iconic growl when you hit the throttle, yet stays calm enough when cruising around the city. Handling-wise, the Monte Carlo feels tight and responsive. The steering has been electronically assisted but finely tuned to offer real feedback. You always feel connected to the road, whether you're navigating tight corners or accelerating on long straightaways. Thanks to performance tires and Brembo brakes, the Monte Carlo stops as confidently as it goes. From 60 to 0 miles per hour, it can come to a complete stop in just 103 feet. That's sports car territory. Let's not forget the driving dynamics. Chevrolet has balanced this car beautifully. It's not just a brute force machine. The engineers worked hard on making this coupe refined and composed. In tour mode, it becomes a smooth cruiser with softened suspension and quieter cabin experience. But switch to sport or track, and everything tightens up. Steering becomes more responsive, throttle gets sharper, the exhaust opens up, and the suspension firms to handle aggressive driving. Chevy has added an electronic limited slip differential to help with traction during high-speed cornering. It's particularly noticeable when you're on a twisty road or pushing hard on a racetrack. Combined with launch control, traction management, and real-time performance telemetry, the Monte Carlo becomes more than just a straight-line car, it's a complete driving machine. Now, performance isn't just about raw numbers. It's also about how the car makes you feel. And here's where the Monte Carlo really shines. Every time you start the engine, you're reminded of its legacy. It doesn't feel like a reboot or a gimmick. It feels like a car that was meant to come back, a proper muscle coupe made for 2026. Let's talk about the ride comfort. Despite being a performance vehicle, it doesn't beat you up on rough roads. The magnetic suspension adapts in real time, so whether you're driving over potholes or highway expansion joints, the Monte Carlo keeps its composure. Road and wind noise are minimal, even at higher speeds. Chevy has done a great job with insulation and cabin damping, which makes this car perfectly suitable for long-distance road trips too. When it comes to exterior styling, the 2026 Monte Carlo strikes a balance between retro appeal and modern aggression. You've got a long hood, short rear deck, a sloping roofline, and that unmistakable wide stance. LED headlamps and tail lights, a bold front grille with integrated airflow features, and sculpted side panels. It's a car that looks fast even when parked. The RS and SS trims come with exclusive aero kits, upgraded wheels, and badging that adds to the visual drama. Now moving on to the interior, because a car like this isn't just about going fast. It has to feel good inside too. Step inside the Monte Carlo and you're greeted with a driver-centric cockpit that's been clearly designed with enthusiasts in mind. The seats are heavily bolstered yet extremely comfortable, available in both Napa leather and Alcantara options. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is wrapped in leather with contrast stitching, and behind it sits a fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster that displays performance data, navigation, and customizable layouts. The center console is angled slightly toward the driver, putting all controls within easy reach. You get a 13.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system running GM's latest software interface, which includes wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and built-in Amazon Alexa. There's a premium Bose audio system that pumps out crisp sound, even when the engine is roaring. Interior lighting has been thoughtfully integrated, with customizable ambient LEDs throughout the cabin, adding a modern and upscale vibe. The build quality is excellent. Soft touch materials everywhere, brushed metal accents, and a suede-style headliner on upper trims. Despite being a performance coupe, there's actually a decent amount of space in the rear seats, though taller adults might feel a bit tight on longer drives. The trunk space is quite usable too, offering around 15.8 cubic feet, which is more than enough for a weekend getaway or a few sets of golf clubs. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. The Monte Carlo comes standard with a suite of advanced driver assistance features including forward collision alert, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. There's also a performance data recorder available that lets you review your driving sessions with video overlay and telemetry, perfect for track days or just seeing how your daily commute stacks up. Another cool feature is the integration of Chevrolet's new vehicle performance app. This allows you to track your lap times, G-forces, engine diagnostics, and even tweak suspension settings and throttle maps right from your smartphone. It's the kind of feature that adds real value for car enthusiasts who want to get the most out of their vehicle. Fuel economy, while not the Monte Carlo's primary focus, is surprisingly reasonable given its performance. The V8 version averages around 19 mpg combined, while the twin-turbo V6 gets closer to 24 mpg, depending on driving habits. Thanks to the modern powertrain tech, it manages to provide both performance and efficiency in a package that won't drain your wallet at every gas station. Customization is another strong point. Chevrolet is offering a wide range of exterior colors, wheel options, interior trims, and performance upgrades. Whether you want something subtle and elegant or loud and aggressive, the 2026 Monte Carlo can be spec'd to your exact taste. To wrap it up, the 2026 Chevrolet Monte Carlo isn't just a return of a badge. It's a bold statement from Chevy that the spirit of American muscle is alive and well. With modern engineering, impressive performance, a refined interior, and head-turning design, the Monte Carlo reestablishes itself as a serious player in the performance coupe segment. Whether you're a die-hard Chevy fan, a collector, or just someone looking for a car that delivers excitement every time you turn the key, the new Monte Carlo delivers in every category that matters. That's all for today's deep dive on the 2026 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Is this the comeback you were hoping for? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to JCarMania, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future reviews. Until next time, keep the engine revving and the rubber burning.